Video store outside Little Rock, still standing somehow beside an empty lot. Purple neon buzzing half alive, like the 90s forgot to die. Front door sticks when the weather shifts, smells like dust and no cassette plastic. Horror posters fading on the walls, next to handwritten late fee calls. Woman running it named Denise, 63 with tattoo sleeves. Says she kept the place through 3 recessions, 2 divorces and a meth epidemic. Nobody rents much anymore, most of the teenagers getting bored, or old drunks chasing nostalgia highs through action films and alibis. In the last video store in Arkansas, time moves strange and slow, like the whole damn world kept changing, but forgot this road. Everybody here's escaping something for an hour or 2 inside, flickering borrowed stories instead of living through their own truth. Denise said back in 95, Friday night stretched past midnight. Families packed these narrow aisles, kids arguing over movie piles. Now half the shelves stay untouched still, like abandoned memories gathering mildew. Rows of stories nobody streams, just sitting quietly in between decades. I found a tape marked on 1998, hidden inside a Schwarzenegger case. Probably somebody's lost vacation, a birthday party preservation. Held that thing for a minute long, thinking how entire lives go wrong and still leave tiny artifacts behind, like breadcrumbs, proving someone survived time. See, technology made everything instant, but I don't know if it made us present. We consume 10,000 moments daily without emotionally touching any. Back then you had to commit to things, drive somewhere, wait, rewind scenes. Now attention spans fracture endlessly, like humanity scared of stillness deeply. And I'm guilty too, scrolling through insomnia nights, searching distractions instead of insight, trying to outrun existential static with algorithms and temporary habits. But that old store felt sacred somehow, not glamorous, just human-sized enough, a place where stories physically existed, held weight, took space, demanded commitment that matters. Because disposable culture creates disposable memory, and disposable memory creates people unsure if their lives meant anything clearly. Denise looked up while closing shop, rain hitting hard in the parking lot. Said people don't miss movies, honey, they miss belonging somewhere. Maybe that's why ghosts haunt buildings, not because they're trapped, because memories need somewhere physical to live. So here's to the last video store in Arkansas, still glowing against the dark, holding forgotten stories together like stitches across a scar. Maybe one day it'll disappear too, bulldoze flat for something new. But tonight those neon lights still burn for anybody too lost to go home yet. Be kind, rewind. In silence. My Uncle Ray sold moonshine illegally out the back of a pest control company. Claimed the IRS tracked his thoughts through NASCAR broadcasts and parking lots. Every Thanksgiving he'd call on cousins, talking about lizard people and government budgets. Meanwhile, gravy sweating off the plate, and grandma chain smoking through her migraines. That woman survived 3 husbands dead, a tornado, bankruptcy, and hospital debt. Still made peach cobbler from scratch by hand, while the whole damn family fell apart again. You ever notice dysfunction gets funny after enough years and not enough money? Like eventually trauma changes shape, becomes inside jokes people tolerate. Moonshine and migraine, that's the family tradition. Laugh too loud through the chaos, call it southern living. Everybody coping sideways, nobody saying why. Just another holiday dinner, one argument from a fight. Melanie joined the pyramid scheme, selling vitamin patches and collagen creams. Posted daily motivational quotes while secretly drowning in payday loans. Her husband drove a tow truck nights, came home exhausted, picking fights. Not abusive exactly, just worn so thin, life had rubbed his patience to the skin. Meanwhile, kids ran wild through the yard, throwing bottle rockets at abandoned cars. Country music leaking from somebody's shed, mixing with police sirens overhead. At one point, Uncle Ray disappeared, came back shirtless, carrying gear jerky strips. Said he'd had a business vision in the woods, nobody questioned it because nobody could. See, people romanticize Southern culture online like it's all sunsets and homemade wine. No, sometimes it's overdraft fees and heat stroke and arguing politics beside dead lawnmowers. Sometimes it's loving people who drain you dry because blood ties complicated to untie. Sometimes it's realizing adulthood means understanding why your parents screamed. Then that realization hits weirdly hard. The older you get, the less black and white. You stop seeing villains everywhere, start seeing exhausted humans improvising life. Even Uncle Ray underneath the conspiracy rants and booze was a dude terrified of becoming useless, terrified the world moved past his skill set, terrified nobody needed him left. That's America too, a nation full of people masking panic with bravado, addiction or distraction habits, trying to feel important in collapsing systems while pretending everything's still manageable. Grandma once told me, every family got ghost sugar. Some just feed theirs better. Turn the TV down! Who ate my leftovers? Don't bring that up again! Somebody get Uncle Ray off the roof! Moonshine and migraine still somehow feels like home, even when the whole damn evening sounds like breaking bones. And maybe love ain't peaceful, maybe it's surviving mess, choosing to stay at the table even at its worst. Grandma's asleep in a recliner, Uncle Ray missing again, dogs barking at nothing. Perfect night, honestly. Oh. 2:30 in the morning, storm rolling west. Inside the laundromat, everything smells stress. Bleach, wet denim, cigarette rain, and people trying not to think too hard again. Little kid asleep across 3 blue chairs. Mom folding uniforms with 1,000-yard stares. Old bag of drying blankets near the wall. Tattooed knuckles shaking slightly when they fall. TV in the corner showing preacher reruns, talking about salvation for everyone. Meanwhile, vending machine steals my change twice. Feels like a pretty accurate summary of life. There's something sacred about places like this. Nobody pretending they got it fixed. No luxury mask, no curated glow. Just humanity on its last clean clothes. 24-hour laundromat theology. Everybody here confessing silently, trying to rinse regret out the fabric. Seems like guilt comes loose with enough heat, spinning around under fluorescent skies, holding together complicated lives. and maybe grace ain't grand or deep. Maybe it's just surviving another week. A guy named Calvin starts talking first. Says he used to write songs before the bills got worse. Now he drives a night freight through Arkansas rain, listening to voicemail from his ex again. He laughs too hard after every line, like comedy keeps collapsing. Line says, man, getting older weird as hell. You spend youth wanting freedom and miss structure instead. As Santa sat heavy in the room, like truth always does past midnight hours. Nobody answered for a minute straight, just drives tumbling like distant trains. Then the biker near the back spoke low. Freedom don't mean much without somewhere to go. And suddenly this random laundromat felt more honest than most people know themselves. I think modern life broke community slowly, turned everybody into isolated stories, ordering dinner through apps alone while algorithms replace actual homes. We know celebrities' breakfast routines, but not our neighbors' real dreams. Know how to brand paint aesthetically online, but not how to sit quietly beside grief in real time. It scares me, not in some dramatic apocalypse way, more like emotional erosion day by day, until one morning everybody wakes up feeling vaguely disconnected from touch. And maybe that's why I write like this lately. Less revenge balls, more existential honesty, because underneath all the noise and flexing, most people just wanna feel less invisible for a second. That mom folding work shirts, that biker with trembling hands, that truck driver replaying old voicemails. That's America, not the headlines, not the influencers. That outside thunder cracked, the sky part. Inside somebody helped strangers start their car. Tiny kindness still counts. Maybe heaven isn't a place. Maybe it's just finding people who let you be human without punishment. 24-hour laundromat theology, half broken hearts, half temporary peace. No miracles hanging from the ceiling lights, just tired souls making it through the night. And somehow that feels holy enough to me. These ordinary acts of dignity, coins detergent conversation range. Small proof humanity ain't gone completely insane. Cycle complete. Nobody moved right away. My uncle Ray sold moonshine illegally out the back of a pest control company. Claimed the IRS tracked his thoughts through NASCAR broadcasts and parking lots. Every Thanksgiving he'd call cousins, talking about lizard people and government budgets. Meanwhile, gravy sweating off the plate and grandma chain smoking through migraines. That woman survived 3 husbands dead, a tornado, bankruptcy, and hospital debt. Still made peach cobbler from scratch by hand while the whole damn family fell apart again. You ever notice dysfunction gets funny after enough years and not enough money? Like eventually trauma changes shape, becomes inside jokes people tolerate. Moonshine and migraine, that's the family tradition. Laugh too loud through the chaos, called it southern living. Everybody coping sideways, nobody saying why. Just another holiday dinner, one argument from a fight. Cousin Melanie joined the pyramid scheme, selling vitamin patches and collagen creams. Posted daily motivational quotes while secretly drowning in payday loans. Her husband drove a tow truck nights, came home exhausted, picking fights. Not abusive exactly, just worn so thin. Life had rubbed his patience to the skin. Meanwhile, kids ran wild through the yard, throwing bottle rockets at abandoned cars. Country music leaking from somebody's shed, mixing with police sirens overhead. At one point, the parade disappeared. Came back shirtless, carrying deer jerky strips. Said he'd had a business vision in the woods. Nobody questioned it because nobody could. See, people romanticize Southern culture online like it's all sunsets and homemade wine. Now sometimes it's overdraft fees and heat stroking, arguing politics beside dead lawnmower. Sometimes it's loving people who drain you dry because blood ties complicated to one tie. Sometimes it's realizing adulthood means understanding why your parents screamed, and that realization hits weirdly hard. The older you get, the less black and white you stop seeing. Villains everywhere, start seeing exhausted humans improvising live. Even Uncle Ray underneath the conspiracy rants and booze was a dude terrified of becoming useless, terrified the world moved past the skill set, terrified nobody needed him left. That's America to a nation full of people masking panic with bravado, addiction, or distraction habits, trying to feel important in collapsing systems while pretending everything's still manageable. Grandma once told me every family got ghost sugar, some just feed theirs better. Turn the TV down! Who ate my leftovers? Don't bring that up again. Somebody get Uncle Ray off the roof. Moonshine and migraine still somehow feels like home, even when the whole damn evening sounds like breaking bones. And maybe love ain't peaceful, maybe it's surviving mess, choosing to stay at the table even at its worst. 2:13 a.m. Grandma's asleep in a recline, Uncle Ray missing again, dogs barking at nothing. Perfect night, honestly.